Chapter 30 of the Holy Quran, RUM, the Romans. Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alif Lam Mim. The Romans have been defeated in a nearby land. They will reverse their defeat with a victory within a few years. For with Allah rests all power of decision, first and last. On that day the believers too will have cause to rejoice. With the help of Allah, He helps whom He pleases. He is the mighty and the merciful. This is Allah's promise. Never does Allah fail to fulfill His promise. But most people do not know this. They only know the outward appearance of the life of this world, and they are neglectful of the hereafter. Do they not ponder upon about their own selves? Allah has created the heavens and the earth and all that is between them for a purpose and for an appointed time. Yet many deny they will ever meet with their Lord. Have they not traveled through the land and seen what end their predecessors met? They were mightier than them. They cultivated the earth more and built more upon it than these have ever built. Their own messengers also came to them with clear signs. Allah did not wrong them, they wronged themselves. Then the end of those who committed evil was evil, for they belied the signs of Allah, and they derided them. Allah originates the creation, and shall repeat it. Then to Him you shall be returned. On the day the hour arrives, the guilty will be struck dumb with despair, and they will have no intercessors among those partners they ascribe to Allah. They will deny these partners. When the last hour dawns on that day, they will be sorted out. Those who believed and did good deeds will rejoice in a garden. As for those who denied the truth and belied our signs and the meeting in the hereafter, they shall be brought in the torment. So glorify Allah in the evening and in the morning. And praise be to Him in the heavens and on the earth. And glorify Him in the late afternoon and at midday. He brings forth the living from the dead, and the dead from the living. He gives life to the earth after its death, and you shall be raised to life in the same way. One of His signs is that He created you from dust, and behold, you became human beings and multiplied yourselves throughout the earth. Another of His signs is that He created for you from among yourselves spouses. so that you might find repose in them. And He created between you affection and kindness. Truly, there are signs in this for people who reflect. Another of His signs is that He created the heavens and earth and the diversity of your languages and colors. There truly are signs in this for those who know. Among His signs are your sleep, at night or in daytime, and your seeking His bounty. There truly are signs in this for people who hear. Among His signs is this: He shows you the lightning, giving rise to both fear and hope, and sends down water from the sky, giving life thereby to the earth after it had been lifeless. In this, behold, there are signs indeed for people who use their reason. Another of His signs is this: the heavens and the earth stand firm by His command, and afterwards, when He calls you, behold, from the earth, and you will come forth. Another of His signs is this: the heavens and the earth stand firm by His command, and afterward, when He calls you, behold, from the earth you will come forth. All those in the heavens and on earth belong to Him, all are obedient to Him. He is the one who originates creation, then repeats it, and it is very easy for Him. His is the most exalted state in the heavens and on the earth. He is the mighty, the wise one. He sets forth for you an example taken from your own lives. Do you make your servants full partners with an equal share in the wealth we have bestowed upon you? Do you fear them as you fear each other? In this way, we explain the signs to people who use their reason. And still, those who are unjust follow their own desires without having any knowledge. Then who can guide those whom Allah has let go astray? There shall be none to help them. Devote yourselves single-mindedly to the religion and follow the nature constitution as made by Allah. That nature in which He has created mankind. There is no altering the creation of Allah. That is the right religion, but most people do not realize it. Turn to Him and fear Him, and be steadfast in prayer. And do not be one of those who associate partners with Allah. Those who split up their religion and became divided into sects, each one exulting in what they have. When an affliction befalls men, they cry out to their Lord, turning to Him in repentance. But then, when He has made them taste His mercy, a section of them associate partners with Allah and are ungrateful for what we have given them. So enjoy yourselves for a while, but soon you will come to know. Have we sent down to them any authority which speaks in favor of what they associate with Him? When we give mankind a taste of our blessing, they rejoice therein. But if they encounter tribulation because of their own actions, they fall into despair. Do they not see that Allah gives abundantly to whoever He pleases and sparingly to whoever He pleases? In that truly there are signs for those who believe. So give the near relative, the needy, and the wayfarer their due. That is best for those who seeks Allah's pleasure. Such men are the ones who will surely prosper. Whatever you lend out in usury to gain in value through other people's wealth will not increase in Allah's eyes. Whatever you give in alms in your desire for Allah's pleasure will be multiplied. Allah is He who created you, then provides for you, then will cause you to die, and then bring you back to life. Can any of your partners do any one of these things? Glory be to Him and exalted be He above anything they associate with Him. Corruption has appeared on land and sea because of the evil which man's hands have done. And so He will make them taste the fruit of some of their doings, so that they may turn back from evil. Say, journey through the land and see how those before you met their end. Most of them ascribe partners with Allah. Prophet, set your face to the right religion. Before that day comes from Allah, which cannot be averted. On that day, mankind will be parted in two. Those who rejected the truth will bear the burden of that rejection, and those who did good deeds will have made good provision for themselves. For then He will reward out of His bounty those who believe and do good deeds. He does not love those who reject the truth. Among His signs is this: He sends out the winds bearing good news, so that He may make you taste His mercy. And ships sail at His command, so that you may seek His bounty and be grateful. Surely we sent messengers before you to their own people, and they brought them clear signs. Then we took vengeance on the guilty. It was certainly our duty to help the believers. It is Allah who sends out the winds so that they raise the clouds. Then He spreads them in the sky as He wills, and places them layer upon layer, and you see the rain issuing forth from their midst. When he causes it to fall on whichever of his servants he pleases, behold, they rejoice. Though before it was sent down upon them, they were in despair. Look therefore at the signs of Allah's mercy, how he resurrects the earth after its death. Truly the same Allah will resurrect the dead, for he has power over all things. Yet if we send a wind, and they see the harvest turn yellow, they will then begin to deny our favors. You, Prophet, cannot make the dead hear, and you cannot make the deaf hear your call when they turn their backs and leave. Just as you cannot lead the blind of heart out of their error, you cannot make anyone hear your call save those who are willing to believe in our revelations and thus surrender themselves to us, and we are submissive to our will, and are submissive to our will. Allah is the one who has created you in a state of weakness. Then He has granted you strength following your weakness. Later on, He has given you infirmity and grey hairs in place of strength. He creates whatever He wishes. He is the all-knowing and all-powerful. On the day the last hour arrives, the evildoers will swear they have not even tarried for an hour. They have always been deluded. But those endowed with knowledge and faith will say, indeed you did tarry, as Allah ordained, till the day of resurrection. And this is the day of resurrection. But you were not aware of it. So on that day, their pleas shall be of no avail, nor will they be allowed to make amends. Truly we have set forth for men in this Quran every kind of parable, and indeed, if you bring them a sign, those who are bent on denying the truth are sure to say, you are only making false claims. In this way, Allah seals the hearts of those who do not want to know the truth. So have patience, O Muhammad. Allah's promise is true. Let not those who will not be convinced make you discouraged. End of Surah RUM, the Romans. Full of signs and mercy.